Following her death, Dinah left a £21 million estate, netting £17 million after estate taxes, which were left in the hands of trustees, her mother, and her sister, Lady Sarah. The will was signed in June 1993, but Dinah had it modified in February 1996 to remove the name of her personal secretary from the list of trustees and have her sister replace him. After applying personal and inheritance taxes, a net estate of £12.9 million was left to be distributed among the beneficiaries. Her two sons subsequently inherited the majority of her estate. Each of them was left with £6.5 million, which was invested and gathered substantial interest, and an estimated £10 million was given to each son upon turning 30 years old in 2012 and 2014, respectively. Many of Dinah's possessions were initially left in the care of her brother, who put them on show in Altrop twice a year until they were returned to the princes. They were also put on display in American museums and as of 2011 raised $2 million for charities. Among the objects were her dresses and suits along with numerous family paintings, jewels and 2 diamond tiaras. Dinah's engagement ring and her yellow gold watch were given to Harry and William, respectively. The brothers eventually exchanged mementos and William later passed the ring to his wife, Catherine Middleton. The ownership of Dinah's wedding dress was also given to her sons. In addition to her will, Dinah had also written a letter of wishes in which she had asked for 3/4 of her personal property to be given to her sons, and dividing the remaining quarter, aside from the jewelry, between her 17 godchildren. Despite Dinah's wishes, the executors, her mother and sister, petitioned the probate court for a variance of the will, and the letter of wishes was ignored, because it did not contain certain language required by British law. Eventually, one item from Dinah's estate was given to each of her godchildren, while they would have received £100,000 each, had a quarter of her estate been divided between them. The variance also prevented the estate from being distributed between her sons at the age of 25 but postponed it until they were 30. Dinah also left her butler Paul Burrell around £50,000 in cash.